Capricorn, hello beautiful, and welcome to your month ahead reading for the month of May. This reading is going to go over the overall energy for the month, your incoming energy, and then your energy and guidance. We'll also have the oracle messages, angel answer pick a pile, and I'll close with the prayers always. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, fam, I love and appreciate each of you so much. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscriptions. You're really helping my page, and I just love the collective growing. So thank you so much. I have already said my blessing and prayer, so I'm going to hop into it for you guys. This is a general collective, not a one-to-one, so it's normal for parts of the message to resonate and other parts not to. If you are interested in a private reading, they are available on my Etsy. All right, so we have poverty with the overall energy for the month. Some of us, we're going to be feeling, at least emotionally, like we're struggling in some way. Bad health for the incoming energy, and imprisonment for your energy. I have the feeling of just being trapped by life right now. And stress. Financially, we aren't where we want to be in life, and we feel stuck where we're at. High honor 25. Some of us will be receiving recognition for the hard work that we've been doing, but we're going to get into clarifiers, or the tarot here to clarify this more. Let's jump into poverty here. What's going on with the overall energy for the month? Somebody's ex is taking them back to court for more child support. All right, we have the moon, 4 of Pentacles, and 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, for some of that, I don't know who exactly that's for, but she's taking you back to court for more child support. And you're just like, no. For others of us, though, this is just financially feeling stuck, kind of strapped in life. Working extra hard to try and overcome what we're going through. Unexpected repairs for somebody. Someone's doing self-reflection here to see where they need to be better in their budget. All right, incoming energy. We have bad health. I have somebody who's like finally at the point where they're living paycheck to paycheck. And you're like, my bills are paid. And something is going to break. I'm so sorry. And you're like, I can't even. Ugh. 10 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And Knight of Wands. Again, this is an unexpected repair for some people here who financially are just like, I can't. You know what I mean? You might have just got yourself out of a hole, and it's like, I'm going to have to use a fucking credit card, aren't I? Or ask for a loan. When it rains, it pours, right? Or you just can't catch a break type energy is really what I'm getting. I'm so sorry. You're going to be overwhelmed by it, too. But something's going to happen quick, and you're going to be like, I don't even know if I have a coin for this. Alright, so we've got imprisonment for your energy and guidance. Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Some of you honestly don't know how you're going to get out of this. You're going to be praying like, God, let somebody give me some money, God. Let winning lottery something, like it's side job. I don't know. Some of you are more resourceful, but some of you are just going to be like, I don't even know. Oh. Spirit wanting you to know that you are going to get through this, though. I know you can't see how. We're going to go and get into more. The Chariot, 5 of Cups, and 6 of Swords. With the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, there's somebody in your life that's more than willing to loan it to you or help you out. You just maybe don't want to ask. You don't want to ask for it. 9 of Swords. You're like, I don't want to ask anybody for help. I was doing, you know what I mean? Nobody likes that. I'm sorry, boo. Others of you are getting this direction and action, but it's just, you're going to feel like it halters everything. Like it's a step back or whatever. And it's not. Whatever pops up financially for you this month, it's not a step back. It's just a headache and going to cause you some issues. I don't know who this is, but I have somebody here who, when this happens, you're like, all right, fine. And you're just double timing it type energy at work and pushing through this shit so hard. And people are like, damn, you're a machine. All right, getting into your clarifiers here. All right, not seeing this coming for some of you here. Others, like I said, there's that reflection that's going on and how we're going to be handling our finances a little bit better and taking a stance. We have Strength in the Devil. Again, go saying somebody's overcoming those urges. Somebody spends way more than they make, or it's not even just that. It's we like retail therapy. We like going out with our friends. We like our nails done. Things like that, which ain't nothing wrong with that lifestyle, but when you can't afford that lifestyle, reality. We've got the moon again with this reflection work. 2 of Swords. I don't want to do this. Somebody knows steps that they need to take to do it, and it's like, I don't want to. Somebody is going to be overwhelmed and confused and actually just need to take a pause whenever this comes through, this financial upset. Oh! Well, we just did that. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. I don't peek it in. Some of you don't even have a savings account, but those of you that do are peeking at it like, I just, that's not enough. 10 of Swords. We've got hard work here, mental anguish and stress. I'm sorry, sweeties. Oh. 6 of Cups. I have a solo crew here. And I think that one of the things that you're going to reflect on while you're going through this financial difficulty is, I wish I didn't have to do this on my own. And it's normal feelings, but just don't be surprised if those do creep up. You're going to get through this, and at the end, hopefully you can step back and reflect on how badass you were. Because some people here aren't going to ask for help. It's, this is my problem, I got this. Right? All right. Knight of Cups. Sorry, someone was like, that's a Capricorn. And I'm like, true and true, Bill. It's like, oh, wait. There's shit to handle? Let me just handle this. All right. Getting into this. For some of you, there's a message that comes through that emotionally upsets you. You could actually have somebody who is ill on top of this. You may be the person who ends up getting ill while you're dealing. Like, that's the warning. Okay, so that's where Spirit was going with that. Do not let your thoughts and your words, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're still eating while you're kicking ass. Make sure you're not worrying to the point where you aren't sleeping at night. Take care of you while you are taking care of this issue. All right. We got these nights going on here, and it's just tapping into emotional reserves for a lot of people. We are overwhelmed by this. Life is off balance. We feel off balance, and there's not much we can do about it. Except suit up and let's hit it hard. That's the energy I'm getting. Somebody is contemplating walking away from their current employer. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, we're thinking about, like I said, our finances, all these types of stuff, but also our emotional happiness here, where it's like the amount of work that you do, how hard you have to work for what you're paid, and in a similar job or even somewhere else outside of your field where you know you could get a job, you'd be making more money and have less of the burdens that you do. I have somebody contemplating going for a management position, and Spirit's like, go for it. You know what you're doing. You work harder than half the people in there. Go for it. They're going to see how hard you work, and that's going to shift you hardcore. The Lovers. If we're not dealing with love in our relationship, just be careful. This could affect it. Obviously, if you have a relationship going on and you're stressed. But most of us are on the solo flight. There's a commitment to self that's happening here. I also have somebody who is going to be running into a counterpart. That is the long-term growing old together is what keeps coming through. This is something that you'll be able to see yourself doing with this person, or you can already. And you're going to realize that after this person gets sick, and you just want to take care of them. Four of Wands. We're creating the stability here. It's not the easiest thing. Others of you, like I said, taking care of this person, or you know, the getting sick aspect isn't for everybody, but that is a big trigger for some of the collective here. But you can see yourself growing old with this person. Others of you, it's the commitment to self and just your health while you are going through this. Spirit 1 and 2. Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This is for your financial aspect portion of this. When this unexpected expense comes up, like I said, it's just going to really take the wind out of your sails. And there's, you know what I mean? Some of you are going to be so financially stressed about it. Try not to be overwhelmed. I know that sounds easier said than done. Get the extra grounding in. Try to get the higher perspective that this is only temporary. It's a short term, whatever. Whatever you really can here. A relationship that was put on pause is coming back around for somebody here. Or it's moving out of a phase where you think it's going to end. All right, for your energy, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and Hanged Man came out. Like I just said, for some of you, this is a past thing that's coming back around for review or a new perception on. Others of you feeling bound to your job and to your finances and really trying to figure out a way. Like I said, there's a reflection of either personal accountability and how we handle our funds, or I should apply for that management job, or I need to go to a new location where I'm valued more, where the amount that I'm paid matches the amount of energy and time that I put into this. Somebody wants to move out of their hometown, and that's just like a huge goal for them. And by the end of the month, you're going to have reflected enough and realized, okay, I need to do this, this, and that in order to accomplish this. Page of Wands. And then that's going to really help you. For someone here, looking at this from a childlike, adventurous perspective is going to help fuel your fire and get you through this hard time. Others of you, this quick, sudden expense or return partner is going to, you know what I mean? It's coming in quick. And it's going to trigger a lot of, have I really, don't let this turn into a slope is where Spirit's telling me, because somebody is really going to be in bad mental health if you don't reality check it. This happens at all phases of life. You know what I mean? Where we have an expense, we're not prepared, things like that. Don't sit there and be like, I'm this age and I don't have this yet, so don't do that to yourself. This is literally not that big of a deal. It's going to feel like it, but it's not. We have the Star. Someone's going to grow through this. You really are going to put in the man hours and all this. Reassess your financial and just figure out how you're going to level up to your next goal. Two of Wands. Making decisions based on where it's taking you in life. And your finances are going to be top of your list. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. Someone's not going to want to take the time to reflect and face the truth about either spending as a coping mechanism or how they need to address certain financial frugals. But you're going to keep coming back to it at the end of every time, because Spirit's like, you really do need to get this in check if this is where you're trying to go. And you can set simple limitations. If if you can't just quit whatever that is, create a budget, something like that. The Spirit's like, just really address this within yourself. Five of Cups came out, and it was like, that's why. All right, we've got Page of Cups. Well, the Five of Cups warning was you're going to regret it if you don't, like emotionally. Page of Cups. Somebody is not in control of their emotions when it comes to how they're perceiving their life and how to handle it. Someone else is looking at an apology, though. There's part of that collective where someone is coming around. Two of Cups and the High Priestess. The work life, home life is not reflective of what would make us balanced, whole, and complete. Others of us, there's this unexpected, we don't see this person coming back around. Whoever's re-entering your life or entering your life, you do not see this coming. But we are being trapped by our emotions right now. And we are really going to be assessing it through the month. What would make my heart whole in the future? I'm not talking about like 40 years from now. I'm like, what about a year from now? What about 5 years from now? 10 years from now? The Fool, the Empress, and Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. We are going to be and the World. We are going to be choosing new pursuits that financially reward us for all of our efforts and help us flourish. Some of us are going to be taking a risk in a past love. But it is not without hesitation and proof. You say, I mean, right, this person ain't just walking into returned whatever. We're back at square one. You want to go on a date? How's life been for you? Someone is emotionally on lockdown right now. And it's assessing why you're still on lockdown. Why do you still refuse to date? For some of you, it's time to move on. Spiritual authority, Taurus, and spiritual authority again. What we speak and what we speak, we create about our lives. Making sure that you aren't allowing negative energies to stay attached to you or to come back around you. Make sure you're taking a practical approach to this to avoid ending up in bad health. Capricorn is great at working. Capricorn is not always the best at breaking. Someone is really facing burnout from this and a sense of resentment and hatred towards their life. But for some of us, that is going to be the breaking point where we're like, we're done. No more of this. Truth, giving, receiving, revealed. This is about speaking your truth about your life and what you want it to be. And if it's not what it is, making them changes. Truth of self. The accountability attached to that. Somebody repeats their parents' spending habits. They had a mom who used spending as a coping habit. And now you do that and it's fucking your life up. And it's taking the authority to be like, nope, not me. I'm not going to do what she did. $39. Free from judgment, free to love. Taking whatever action is necessary in your life to do what you got to do. Somebody here is contemplating, when I say moving out of your town, I don't mean like moving out of your town and moving like an hour away. There's somebody who's like, I want to move from here and move cross country for this job, this ambition, this whatever. There's a spark in another state and your family's like, don't do it. And you got to listen to you here. 32, faith in the process. Every bad time ends. You know what I mean? It just doesn't usually seem like it when you're going through it. And this could be very trying for you. But you're going to get so many answers at the end from yourself. Defend to the end. The worthwhile. 23. Somebody's going to get real guidance here on a spiritual level on where they need to go. For some of you, it is a move. Some of you, like I said, apply for that promotion that you, for some reason, doubt that you deserve. They've seen the tears and the sweat and everything else that you've poured into this job. Or ask for the raise. Don't be afraid. You know your worth, and if you don't, recognize it now. Suar Kiente, you are on the right path. Call on Suar Kiente for courage, confidence, and protection. Those of you who are lacking the faith to go in this new direction or to the next level in your career. Moon dance, listen to the rhythm and sway along with the heartbeat of the universe. Taking time to just release it all and be in the moment. Bouquets of blessing. Your broken wings are mending. Relax and know that you are receiving a miraculous gift of healing. At the end of this, there is a blessing for you if you can't see it now. Whether it is new direction, new awareness of self. Some of you, it is a new job. Others of you, like I said, you have somebody who's going to be loaning you the money. And others of us are going to be busting through it on our own. Like a beast. And your job's going to realize that. Picking up extra shifts and such. Hematite, self-healing, grounding, right opportunities, and justice. I know it's blurry, so that almost helped, huh? All right. Sapphire, channeled wisdom, psychic ability, self-expression, and destiny. Being very aware of our choices and where they're going to be leading us. And taking the stance that we need to against others or ourselves and our behaviors. Lapis Lazuli, prophetic dreams, releasing anger, serenity, and grace. The throat chakra is big for somebody here. Sometimes part of our truth is not something we want to share, like, I'm struggling right now and I could use some help. But that is the action that somebody needs to take here. All right, let's jump into angel numbers. This could be a number that you're seeing or will see, but it is what we're vibing on as a collective. All right, you guys have 1010. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. LinkedIn. Isn't that I'm no good with apps, but LinkedIn popped into my head, and I think that's the one where, isn't it where you can like social network your career profile or whatever? That's going to be big for somebody. Put your stats and your badges of honor on there. You might have jobs actually competing for you by the end of it. And once you get that right offer, you out of this imprisonment. You're done with this. You're like, I feel like your life has been on hold in some kind of way. This 40-hour week turned into a 70-hour week and you ain't never get to leave. 10. Nifty. Meditation. 10 again, so Yeah, and endings and like moving on to the next. This is a completion of one phase of your life. It's just, it's going to be a rough ending, apparently, financially, a little bit. Wife of Seth and younger sister of Isis, goddess of the underworld and of death in general. Her name means Lady of the House, which indicates that she is the Lady of the Temple, which reference to her priestly functions. She represents the access road to sanctuaries and the horizon. Nephti protects humans and their souls in the moment of passing away. Obstacles, losses, or painful events may arise unexpectedly and irreversibly. Learn that through reflection, everything can be fully transformed and developed. Your ability to continue to rise up depends only on your own conscience. Things have to end so you can have a new beginning. This ending is going to cause you to reflect, though, and see who you truly want to be, what you want your life to look like, and how you can make that happen. Someone needs to get in touch with their root chakra. Someone has a core understanding of self and has for a while, and they're ignoring it and where they're supposed to be going right now, or in life, what you're supposed to bring to the world. Lord, give me wisdom, strength, and clarity of mind to hear what you are saying to me. May my life be a testimony of the power of your glory manifested as I walk in the light you have given me. This is about choosing your destined life and how you're going to get there. And actually being willing to reflect, listen, and grow to make it happen. And that is huge. So congrats. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalms 27:1. Wherever you are going or whatever you are going through, this transition to get you where you need to be, do not be afraid while you go through it. Spirit has your back. You are guarded and protected. It's just not a pretty ending. And when we're honest with each other, how many endings are truly pretty? Right? A lot of things begin and end in tears. So I'm going to add you guys. Aries is also going through a transition right now. So I'm have extra prayers in the collective for them in that candle. I'm going to add you guys, Capricorn. Have faith, stay strong, and believe in yourselves and where you're going, okay? All right. I love you guys so much, and I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion, Capricorn. And I look forward to reaching or connecting to you in a future reading. All right. I love you. Bye.